everybody. Michael here with the Flyzone Drone Show. Welcome to the show, guys. Merry Christmas. Today, we're going to be talking about what is the best drones and accessories that you can go and buy for your drone enthusiasts, your loved ones, and yourself, of course. But we have a good show for you guys tonight. Thank you for stopping in. We have my good friend, the man, JohnnieDroneFlyer. We're going to bring him into the stream, guys. Here we go. What's up, Johnny?
Hey, Merry Christmas, Michael. How's everybody? I'm so glad to be here. It's getting close to Christmas, and yeah, I was telling Michael before the show, hey, good thing this is not for kids, because we make a couple of ugly Santas, but hey, we're gonna have a good time. Gonna be a great show. So hey, join in the chat, and we'll welcome you in.
Awesome. So, did you do any Christmas shopping yet, Johnny?
Oh yeah, I'm done. I am done.
Wow.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Jaybird.
Audio problems. I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to Jaybird. Jaybird was the first one in. Matt Conduff is here, and Greg Pittman. And Sergio said he'll be a few minutes late.
All right. Hey, how you guys doing, man? I'd like to welcome Jaybird Drones in the house. Matt Conduff. We got who else? Greg Pittman. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. Merry Christmas to you guys.
John Cuppi is in the house.
John Cuppi, welcome to the house, brother.
John Cuppi, what's up?
So, you like my hat?
I do. Hey, we kind of look like, hey, you're already a twin. Now you're a triplet.
Triplets on the show. The Flyzone Drone Show. Triplets. Anyway, did you guys see Ken Heron? Did you see Ken Heron's show yesterday? Pretty good show, huh?
Yeah, that was. I mean, he had the kids going, he had the adults going. I tell you what, that was he. You know what? It was really fun. I was watching it off and on, but when he was calling those kids, hey, that was incredible. They were just having the best time ever. Yeah,
dude. That was the nicest thing that he does. That was really, really nice. It was something.
Yeah, I wish my granddaughter would have. They make him go to bed early. So, but yeah, when he was calling them and asking them the names and. That was like, man, that's a kid's dream right there.
Yeah. Oh, John Cuppi says, hey, the hats are great. Thanks, John. Thanks,
John. I don't know about if they're great, but hey, we're in the spirit.
Right. Exactly. So, Johnny, so the topic today is, what are the best drones we can buy out in the market for your loved ones, for those of you that are watching, and they have the Mavic Mini on sale.
Right.
The Mavic Mini, they got that on sale. If people want to go out and purchase that, they have some drone accessories out there. They got some FPV drones too for sale. I was looking online and I was searching, and on Amazon they actually have a sale on the Tiny Hawk it's called.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I think John Cuppi. I think either I asked him or emailed him or something. We were talking about. Right. I think he said that's a great drone to start with.
Yeah, because usually, I saw that drone before on Amazon, and it was a little bit more, but. Actually, I went over about a couple of days ago, and I was just browsing through, and the price on it actually dropped, So, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I think they got, the Mini. I think you can find some deals on a Mini for sure. It's probably a drone that I guess they'll probably do away with. They got some special packaging at Costco. I think had the Air 2. Actually had one with the smart controller package, and then I think they had another one that had a extra battery and maybe a SD card for the $9.99, which some people bought, just for the drone with that was a Fly More kit actually, but they had I think it was $100 off, like maybe $8.99 with an extra battery. So they got some deals out there, and DJI, I think you always get you get what they give you a good value for your money, that's for sure.
Yep, they do.
Yeah, John Cuppi playing a Tiny Hawk is a fun, nice starter. Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Burns is in the house. Sam Burns, how you doing, buddy?
Sam.
Merry Christmas, Sam. Merry Christmas.
So, Mike, let me ask John Cuppi. Brian at TDR Drones put something today about the FPV drone may not happen or something, or maybe I misread the post. Did you hear anything about that? Or
Yeah, did you hear anything about that, Johnny?
that's what I was going to say. Maybe John Cuppi, heard something about that. I'm not sure, and maybe I misread it. Yeah. Marcus is in the house. Hey, Marcus, how you doing?
Marcus, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, sir. Good to see you. So, yeah, hopefully we get an answer from John Cuppi and about that. And did you hear what's going on with this DJI crap?
Yeah,
about the ban.
Yeah, well, they've been a couple posts today. Yeah,
man, it's always something, man. But it's crazy, man. It's just crazy.
So, Mike, what did y'all? Are you done shopping? And
Yeah. I'm done shopping. The best thing you can do nowadays, because I don't want to go to the stores. I just got everybody a gift card. Done. Put some cash in there, get a gift card, and go buy whatever you want.
Hey, Michael, highlight John Cuppi's.
Yeah, I will. I sure will. Okay, so John says, so who knows what will happen with the FPV drone or any of it at the moment. So
before that, he had a longer post.
Oh, okay, that one. So you want that one? Okay, here we go. There you go. That's what he says.
Okay, yeah. Huh. That's pretty interesting. After all the excitement, so I don't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's always something. So
hey, so Sam Burns, you can save your money.
Yeah, there you go, Sam. There you go. So guys, we're waiting for Sergio to come in. We're sorry, Sergio is working, so he just got off work and he's on his way home. And I told him, don't rush. I don't want you getting in an accident or anything like that, So he's on his way. He's on his way. So, yeah. But did you do any flying, Johnny?
No, it's been rainy and wet the last couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to do any tomorrow. We're actually making I'm making about 150 pounds of Italian sausage in the morning, so I have a busy day tomorrow.
Oh, my uncle makes a bunch of that right before the holidays. Oh, it's so good, so good. But yeah.
Yeah, John's saying something else about that.
Oh, look what John wrote. John goes, worst case scenario, DJI products are buried from being sold to the retailers here like Best Buy, Amazon, etc. And you would just have to order it directly from DJI's website, and this can mean price increase. Thank you, John Cuppi. Thank you, boss, for sharing that. We appreciate that. But I talked to Bill today, Bill Thomas, and he's just frustrated with what's going on with this DJI crap, he said.
Yeah, he was definitely, Bill was like going to order 3 of those. Now I'm just picking, but he definitely was on board with that FPV drone, which a lot of people were, and maybe, maybe it will still come, but
yeah.
Rob DeVola is in the house.
Rob DeVola. Oh, that's a good friend of mine. Rob DeVola is a good friend of mine. We know each other through, friends and family and stuff like that. I know his father. His father works with my brother, and I was out helping them out at their they have like a restoration shop where they do classic cars like the old Fiats, the '67 Fiats, stuff like that. The old '60s MG convertibles. So they were moving stuff around. So I went to go help them out, and stuff like that. I go, sure, I'll help out. So he's a good friend of mine. Rob DeVola's in the house, guys. Welcome, Rob. Shout out to you, buddy. Merry Christmas. So, yeah, Bill Thomas is very sad, Johnny.
I bet he is. Yeah, he definitely. Bill definitely was like on board from day one. Even though people would. I don't know if they really know the specs, but yeah, he was definitely. But hey, it'll happen. I'm sure there's something else that works. And maybe they'll work all that out. Who knows?
Yeah, just making it hard on them. Yeah.
I did order a charging base, the little thing that you put your Mini 2 in.
Oh yeah,
I did order that from DJI.
How much was that going for? So everyone knows what's going on.
I think it was like $55. I think it was.
Oh, not bad. For the holidays, that's good.
Yeah, and I actually had it because I think they were out for a while. It just looks cool. I mean, it's like I really need another charger. I like the way it displays.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael Wright's in the house.
Michael Wright, welcome to the show, buddy. Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining us, sir. So, yeah, and then another thing, they had there was something else they had on sale that I wanted to mention. It was the charging for those of you who own the FEMI, they have a sale on the charging hub that you can charge. I think four batteries on the FEMI. You could charge your tablet, I believe it is, the batteries, and the controller at the same time. That's the one Bill the Drone Reviewer was showing on his channel. I believe it's on sale too. I saw it on Amazon, and I think that's under $45, I believe. I could be mistaken. It could be still at 40 or something like that, but it was higher before. I think it was in the $60 range before. So
yeah, and today I think Drone Valley's 12 Days of Christmas ended. I think they've already awarded the first 6 prizes, and the next 6 prizes coming out. That's always pretty interesting with Rick Smith there. He does a great job. He's just fun to watch, even if you don't win. You gotta, he does that great little production for every day of the 12 gifts. So it's pretty neat. And today, I think it was the last day. So, but he hadn't got email. Check emails. He said they sent out half the prizes, in the last couple of days. So check emails. You might have won something if you did register. And they do a great job over there. People look forward to that every year.
Right. And Johnny, Ken Dono was doing a giveaway on the Mini too.
Yeah, I seen that pop up just a few minutes ago. Actually, I popped up in my either Facebook or YouTube. I didn't get a chance to read it, but I think they're giving away a Mini 2. Is that right?
Yeah, he's giving away the Mini 2, and he left a link in the description on how to enter. So.
Right.
You don't have to pay for anything or anything like that to enter. So he's got that in the description. So go check out Ken Dono, guys, and hopefully you guys can win that Mini too. So yeah. Anyways, guys, for those of you that are watching, if you guys want to donate for the show, please do so. You may donate here on the bottom. Right there, guys. Right underneath there. You can donate and help us out. Really appreciate it.
You see, Marcus got another drone, a Xeno 2 Plus, in the mail. So, hey, Marcus, Marcus, he loves those Xenos. Now, that's going to be, I want to see that because, that's, looks like a fun drone. I mean, they've been, I think, people said they liked it. Some people said they didn't, but yeah, Marcus will get it straight. That's for sure. Cause he's going to take it over that Snake River Canyon.
Yeah, dude, I love that place where he flies. I love it. And we have Deanna, my brother's wife, in the chats. Welcome, Deanna, my sister-in-law, Slayed by Deanna, guys. And once again, this show is sponsored by her. So if you guys want to check her out, I will leave the link in the description. If anybody that lives in Chicago, or you guys want to fly her out to get some makeup done for a wedding or anything like that, guys, I'll leave her info in the description so you guys can contact her. Okay? So, and she will travel to do your makeup when the price is right. So,
hey, if you need makeup for a wedding, you married the wrong person. Metro Drones is in the house.
Metro, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy to see Metro Drones. All right, we love you, man. Happy holidays, sir. Thank you for stopping in the show. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, my man.
So Marcus is saying he does have a ton of drone. Marcus, if you can type the numbers that large, put in the chat how many you do have or what you think you have.
Yeah, let's see what Marcus says.
I would say that should be a trivia question. How many drones does Marcus Crawford own?
I think honestly, Marcus has a lot of drones, guys.
Yeah.
He has a lot of drones, for sure.
SoCal is in the house. Yeah, I don't know about that. We're Santa's elves, but we're a couple of ugly Santas there, SoCal.
Yeah. You know, I was actually going to paint this white for today's show. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I got that already. That's what happens when you get, old.
SoCal, Merry Christmas, SoCal, buddy. Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping in the show. We appreciate your support. Marcus says, oh, well, hell, let's see. I need to count, guys.
He probably got to take his shoes off and use those little things, the little extra hands I had the other day on the Drone Nation show to count the votes for the air too.
Yeah. Oh, Deanna says, thank you. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Sergio is coming on soon, and my Instagram is Slade@Deanna. Oh, @Slade@Deanna. There you go, guys. There's if you want to contact her, there she is.
John Cuppi, yeah, he's got a bunch of drones. I bet he does.
Oh, John Cuppi. Oh, without a doubt. John Cuppi, Marcus from Idaho Quadcopters. Mike Philly has a good amount of drones and some FPVs stored too. So yeah. I don't got as much as them, but I would love to. It's just there's so many things going on right now, But yeah.
Yeah, Mike, accessories, we talked a little bit before. What's a great, it's a great time of year to say buy an accessory or ask for an accessory for Christmas. So, I know I have a GPC case coming for my Mini 2. My daughter asked me what I wanted to, for Christmas. So, hey, I'm getting a set of ND filters for the Mini 2 also. So,
same here.
There's a lot of great little, I say $100 stuff. I think the Mini 2 case from the GPC is like $64, but I do love that case because I have one for the Mini.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that too. And I'm getting some Miyagi's too coming. So.
Morgan says he's got 15 GPS, at least 15, and that's probably a low number. And
15 GPS drones Marcus has. Wow. Matt Cundiff, 22 including toy quads.
Wow.
Oh wow, Matt. Oh wow, Matt. Matt, you got an addiction, Matt. Matt, you got an addiction, buddy. Like all of us. We have a serious addiction. Oh man. And they want to take the drone. The government wants to take the drones, our addiction, away from us. It's like us going to rehab now.
Yeah, I think that stuff is fixing to come out, I guess. So, we'll get some knowledge on that here pretty soon.
Yeah, Matt says, yeah, addiction, boys. For sure. Definitely, 100%. So, guys, hey, smash that like button, guys. We need those likes. So YouTube can get us out there more, and like everyone else says, you hit those likes, it does help the channel out. So we really appreciate that. So, you know what, John Cuppi, how about you come into the stream, buddy? Would you like to come into the stream? We would love to have you, John. Just let us know. I'll send you the link, okay? And guys, we have Adrodac Drones. Is that? Yeah, that's Adrodac Drones and RC. That's Mr. Femi himself. He's in the stream. He's in the chats, guys. So if you guys have any questions for him, he's in the chats. You guys can speak to him about the Femi, and he will explain it. So, but he will be on the show again I think next week he's gonna let me know, but most likely we'll probably have him after Christmas because next week is Christmas and Christmas Day. So yeah, we're gonna have him on the show. So that's Mr. Femi himself there. Welcome, buddy. Welcome.
Adirondack drones. Yeah, been up there to the Adirondack Mountains. Beautiful, beautiful up there.
Yeah.
Rode the bike up there.
Yeah. This guy right here, you have any questions, he'll help you out. He knows his stuff. So, yeah. So I'm going to send John Cuppi a link if John Cuppi wants to come in. John Cuppi, if you want to come in, just give me a 2 thumbs up in the chats and I'll send you the link, buddy. All right, we got John Cuppi coming in. Let me send John Cuppi a link, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Femi is on my bad list right now.
Yeah, hey, Michael, I think I know you love the Femi, and I did sell mine, and I think in Drone Nation, Marcus and I talked a couple weeks ago. That's the biggest problem I have with it, is that horizon, and you can put it up, it's perfect. You can yaw to the left, and then it's crooked, and you can yaw back, and it's good. So I just couldn't get over it, but it was fun to fly, and I'm sure some people don't have problems with it. Oh, and Adirondack Drone says it's fixed. So Marcus, hey, you need to give it a try again.
Hey, Johnny, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you send John Cuppi the link, please? I appreciate that. Something I'm trying to click over here, and I'm having trouble here for some reason. We are still virgins, guys. We are still virgins on doing this live stream with StreamYard. We're still getting the hang of it. So I promise things will get better. But Johnny, thank you so much for sharing that link, buddy.
I'm going to try right here in a second here. Let me.
Yeah. So, yeah. We got, well, here's what Fred said. He goes, it's fixed. And I know quadcopters. Matt said, I just calibrated gimbal before every flight and only takes a minute. Works though. Hey Matt, how did that 6 drone calibration go for you that I sent you? Did it go okay with the 6-sided drone calibration and the gimbal, 6-sided gimbal? Everything work out pretty good for you, like I told you to? And also, did you do those settings for the gimbal? So, yeah, Sam Burns. All righty. Yeah, well, we got John Cuppi coming in soon, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about the FPVs that are out in the market and a few other things. He is the man. You guys have questions, he's the man. And everyone in the chats here, we're all so close. We're like family. We all know each other. We all know John Cuppi. So you guys know John Cuppi knows it all. You guys know that he's the guy. And you guys know he knows.
It's in his John. It's in his Facebook Messenger, John.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's see. Okay. Marcus says, I have the issue with both my 2018 and 2020 versions of the Femi X8 SE, and both have tilted horizon problems. I've done many calibrations. Yeah, I know, Marcus. I know, buddy, but I mean, I didn't have that many problems. I guess I got one of the good ones, but in the beginning, I did have a tiny bit of a horizon tilt. I don't know if you guys can see my videos. It was just like, not too much, but it was slanted. But I got it fixed because what's his name? Adrodac Drones and RC, Mr. Femi, will help me out. I call him Mr. Femi. So he helped me out with that, and everything is A-OK now. So
Matt said he's just to learn to yaw super slow, and I did notice if it seems to straighten itself out a little bit, but it's just, you know, I can't figure why, you know, I don't know. It just goes from straight to crook. So reset center point, use foam cover and 6-sided sound calibration. Okay. I don't have it anymore. So, but hey, I know Michael said you did yours and it works fine, right?
Oh, mine works beautifully, man. And it's like, it's more steadier than ever.
Actually, the Xeno 2 is flying really good right now. So I'm, you know.
Yeah. You know, I'm actually thinking about getting the Xeno 2. So.
I wonder if John get the link. I sent it to his Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get it. Yeah, John, we sent it to your Facebook. So.
Greg Pittman says it's drunk. Got some eggnog, Greg.
Yeah, Greg. Here, look. I'm starting early.
But yeah. I do that every morning, watching the drone, Canadian Drone Hub there, drink my coffee and listen to those guys out there on every morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and did you see Geeks Mana's video that he put up today about the drones, the swarm of drones, how they're swarming against around in the forest, how they're just going through all those trees just so perfectly and, you know, avoiding collision. It's wonderful, man. I'm telling you, that's the future, the drones, guys. The fire department are going to be using these drones to put out fires now. You know, they're going to use them with the hose to put up the fire so no one gets hurt no more. We're not going to lose a firefighter anymore.
Yeah, I'm
in the line of dude.
Was it Ken Herron who showed them shooting, I think, the beehives out the...
I think so. I think it was him. But then I seen online that they were using a drone to put Christmas lights around a big tree. Just flying it around, carrying that line of lights and just going all the way up and up and up on the tree.
Yeah, I actually thought of that before I was going to try it, but
you should have done it, man.
There's these two. Well, you can't see them. They're right back here, two big old oak trees. But the problem is you have to go around both trees at the same time because they touch in the middle. So I thought I'd better not try it.
Right. John said, John Cuppi says that he's got the link and he's going to join us.
He's probably, you know what he's doing? He's fixing his hair. He's making fun of us.
I bet she's looking for a Christmas hat, like a Santa hat or something. So, yeah, and that, here's what Greg Pittman said. He likes the drone light show. Yeah,
that was pretty neat. The Walmart had that. They done a couple. I think they did 12 shows, and I watched a couple of them. But that's amazing. I mean,
that is amazing.
Yeah, I guess that's what somebody was asking. You know, it's like waypoint. I guess it's waypoints on steroids.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine how they do that.
Yeah, that's all the computer. I seen how they do all that setting up and.
Well, it'd be the new fireworks. You know, the young kids may not know what a fireworks display is. They'll have drone shows.
Yeah.
So I think that might be the new, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, it's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch. It is. I mean, it's awesome. It's just awesome. No one's gonna ever take me away from my drone hobby. No one. That will never die for me. I just love flying. I love drones. Ever since I got started with that, it's just that rush that you get when you fly. It's just, how can you just not want to do it anymore? It's no. That flying drones will never end for me, Johnny. Never.
Well, you know, and there's been so much controversy last, few weeks, since, what happened and stuff. And, you see comments, I'm never posting a a video again. I'll never. But you know, guys, I think if you just try to follow the rules, or don't try, follow the rules, and I don't think you'll have a problem. You know, and if you're flying, especially in Class G, you know, space, and you know, you're flying at a remote location, you know, that's a whole nother ball game with the remote ID. You know, everybody's got feelings about that, and you know, it's probably not a bad thing, you know, for somebody to know where you're flying, but you know, the location of that controller is a whole nother story, and we'll see how that, you know, all pans out. But yeah, you know, just follow the rules, and I mean, I personally, I mean, yeah, somebody could, you know, still report you or try to give you trouble, but you know, I don't know. I just think if you know, and then there are a lot of, you know, people do want to fly. You know, personally, I don't know why you need to fly 2 miles from your location. That's just me. You know, drive it away, y'all, film what, and you know what? You don't necessarily have to go real high to get a great shot. You know, you can't you can't see something if you're 300 feet up anyway. So
I agree.
You know, and so, you know, but people, you know, there are going to be so many kids get this drone here in the next couple of weeks. Well, next Friday is Christmas. So, you know, they don't even, you know, they could really do something wrong and don't mean to, but you know, I wish that DJI, not only DJI, anybody who sells your drone, maybe you could answer a little 10 question, you know, 10 questions that, like, you know, even if you read it and you cheat, but you, at least it was in your mind that, you know, you can't go over 400 feet, you can't fly over people, before they activate that drone. It could easily be done.
Yes,
but,
yes.
You know.
Oh, there's Sergio, guys. Welcome, Sergio. Welcome to the show.
I'm sorry, I was late. I had to work.
Let me see your hat.
You like it?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's nice. Very nice.
Merry
all right, guys, we got Sergio in the house.
Merry Christmas to all you guys.
All righty. And now,
Merry Christmas, Sergio.
We have one more person in the house, guys.
Okay.
And we have the man himself.
Merry Christmas,
John.
I couldn't find my hat. That's what took me so long.
I knew. That's what we were talking about.
That's exactly what I
thought you were getting your hair done because, you know, we don't have any hair, so.
What's going on, guys? You guys are all Christmased out.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, John, what's the news that, I mean, what's the, I know you typed some stuff, so what do you think about that, you know, the FPV thing?
Ah, man, I don't know. You know, this morning was kind of a shocker for a lot of people, right? It started out as DJI is completely banned, and we're all like, oh no. And then it kind of changed to, well, maybe it's not banned. It's more difficult to get. So we really don't know a whole lot of details. I wouldn't be surprised to see that FPV drone delayed. Bill, you know, you guys were talking about Bill Thomas from the Coast to Coast show. He's so upset.
He is.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He's been so excited about this FPV drone, guys. Like, you have no, like, well, maybe you do because you've seen the show. I mean, but he's so excited about this drone, and now it's like, well, you know, are they even going to release it soon? Are they going to wait until this is maybe dealt with, or what? You know, it's all up in the air.
So, John, you think people actually have those already, like beta testing them? So, I mean, they're probably sitting in a warehouse, right?
It looks like a pretty done product at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them have a bunch of them sitting in the warehouse.
So they're gonna have to work. They'll have to work something out. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I guess we gotta answer some more questions, right? Because Geeks Fauna was going over it earlier today, and he was talking about how right now it's the big question is, you know, what's going to happen to the apps? Are apps on phones also going to be affected by this? Are they not? Is it going to be harder to get for like places like Best Buy to get supplies? Is that what we're looking at? We really just don't know for sure.
Right. Hey guys, we have an Arco drone solution in the house. Just sorry for interrupting.
Hey, Art.
What's up, Art?
Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, it's fine. I was reading what SoCal Drone was saying, how the hobby's almost just becoming like a huge headache. You know, it almost would be easier to just stay off of Facebook and then like not read any news. Then you wouldn't know anything about any of this stuff.
Yeah.
You just be blind and flying blind, and then you'd be like, oh, I had no idea. But no, the groups can be so negative, and I'm guilty of being a little negative too myself. But it's just because, unfortunately, if you don't bring this stuff up, then nobody knows about it, and then when it's time for stuff to go down, then it ends up affecting the whole industry. So
yeah,
but
it's upsetting.
I just got into this a couple of years ago. Guy, it just seems like I don't know. I don't know if we've had some great drones the last couple of years or so, but man, there's really been no good news about drones as far as from the flying standpoint, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, my first drone, I got it at the end of 2014. It was something like that. So I've been doing it for a little longer, and ever since then, I think the negative news about drones has just gotten worse. I mean, in the beginning, there was almost like this idea that we could stop it, like self-policing, and obviously, here we are 5-6 years later, and well, we'll see what happens with remote ID. But yeah, the rules just keep getting tougher and tougher.
John, I have a question. Why did they say remote ID? And maybe I misunderstood it, that it would hurt FPV drones more than camera drones, or is that not a true statement? Or
so the real simple problem is the real simplest way I can put this is your implementation of remote ID that you put on your drone has to be approved by the FAA, and you have to go through this whole process and all this crap, and it's supposed to cost money to even do that. So where does that leave the self-builder, right? How do you go to the FAA and say, this is my self-built FPV drone, get me approval? And there's a whole bunch of requirements and stuff that you have to put up with to get your self-build approved that it's just not going to work to do that. So that's where our problem lies.
So could that drone be grounded, or you could just fly it anyway?
You can fly that anyway. There's nothing to restrict that at all, which is part of the problem, right? In order to get approved, it would have to have restrictive software on it and all the stuff that you're just not going to get. I like Sergio.
Yeah, he's getting he could get electrocuted.
Perfect. I love it.
Metro Drones, thank you for the donation. We'd like to thank Metro for donating a Twinski. Thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey,
I agree with Idaho Quadcopter there. What he just said there.
Which one?
You guys ever seen those drones in Walmart? They're called Polktal. They're on sale for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I saw them just the other day when I was there. The Vivitar ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how those. I didn't try those.
I can't imagine they're very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with Marcus. He's talking about weight, but it's like we waiting on remote ID. We're waiting on the new rules. Now we're waiting on DJI. So it's kind of it's a waiting game here the next couple months.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm already invested in the DJI FPV system. Like, let's say the ban stays, I guess I'm kind of screwed. If I need parts, I'm going to have to be able to buy it directly from them. And, what is the extent of the ban? How guilty are they in what they're being accused of? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like, if the Chinese government is buying their drones and doing bad things with them, then that's a different thing than DJI actively assisting the Chinese government in doing those bad things. I think those are two completely separate things. So we kind of need to find out what it is.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, are they doing it on their own, or are they being paid to do it?
Right. I mean, that's like how actively involved are they in what they're accused of? We don't know. We really don't know. So,
Yeah, it's been an incredible year, especially last. Man, I know. I guess today it popped up on Facebook, it popped up on YouTube, and it's like, man, it was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So depressing news, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It's
they
nuts,
can't get us indoors, so that's always there, no matter what.
It's gonna be hard to fly my Phantom 3 Standard in a house though.
I know.
Yeah.
I guess I could just lay it on the carpet there and start the engine, the motor, the rotors, and just watch it run. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm like you. I try not to be negative, but it really seems like you just got a lot going on right now.
That's true too. That yes, at the end of the day, if DJI is forced to do that by the Chinese government, then that's a whole another aspect of it. I mean, I really love to see some of the intelligence that they have on it. That's all. I don't know if we're ever going to get to see that, but it's
Marcus just kind of said, I'm sitting here thinking, man, why don't somebody just, of course, Apple could buy. Well, I'm sure Apple could buy DJI, absolutely. But,
they don't have the money to do it. I'm not sure I would be happy if Apple bought DJI, but
right. But hey, I heard that they're making their own drone though. Is that true that Apple's coming out with a drone?
I've been hearing that for years. I don't see it happening personally.
We have Mr. Grinch in the house. Hey, Mr. Grinch.
This is a Grinch household, so I can appreciate that.
Awesome. We love the Grinch.
That's perfect. Oh, look at that. Now that's a hoodie, man.
That is a nice hoodie. I love
He's
that.
the mean one.
Cool, huh?
He is the mean one.
So.
Well, Apple gets parts from China, so hey, maybe they might not be able to build iPhones anymore. Who knows?
Oh, please don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. So, John, did you, Cuppi, did you see the Tiny Hawk? That the price dropped on that Tiny Hawk, that beginner's kit one? On Amazon?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with all the prices on some of this stuff. Honestly,
it actually dropped. It dropped
a little bit.
I want to pick it up. I'm gonna pick one up.
Oh, what did it drop? What did it drop to?
A what?
Oh, what did it drop down to?
It was 101. Is that right?
Oh wow! So they sell it for 101. That's crazy. Oh wow! So you get the goggles, the kit, and the drone for 101?
I think so.
God!
Hold on. Let me check real quick again.
I would get that in a heartbeat, man. That's
Right?
Hold on.
I got it right here. Hold on 1 second.
I think he's talking about the Tiny Hawk, but the kit where you have the goggles, the controller, and this thing all in one. Maybe it's Tiny Hawk 1 or 2, but either way, it's still a hell of a deal. If you can get all that for $101.
No, actually $119.
Oh, that's still good, man.
Wasn't it like 161, John, somewhere around there?
Yeah, I think so.
It was like
I'm gonna buy one.
It was 169 before.
Yeah, something like that. That's a great deal, man. Yeah.
189. Yeah, I think they're doing it a holiday thing or something. I think that's why.
And that's like 3 or 4 minutes of flight time, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it depends on how fast you're pushing it. But yeah, geez, for 120, man, that's a good deal.
It is.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't come with a couple, does it?
Comes with goggles.
Really?
Look it up.
Yeah,
really?
and everything is all bound together too when you buy it. It's all just set up. And when you put the goggles on too, they have it tuned to the channel and the signal that the drone is putting out. So like it's literally set and ready to go. You could turn it on and fly it. No, nothing needs to be done. It's pretty cool.
Is that remote only good for that drone?
Yeah, no, actually, okay. So that's a good question. So you actually could get that remote and fly other drones with it. You could fly the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. You can fly other stuff that Emax makes. It's been kind of a hit or miss when it comes to binding it to other drones. It seems to work on these. I tried to bind it to this little guy just to see if it would work, and it didn't. I don't know why, but I'll tell you what. You're gonna want to, if you enjoy it, if you enjoy flying that, you're gonna want to get a new remote, because that remote sucks. Like straight up, that remote is wacky.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, really wacky. I don't know if that's just because I'm used to flying with remotes that are just so much better, but like the stick movements, man, they're not precise. And I was actually crashing the Tiny Hawk more than I should, because I was expecting the sticks to give me a different response, and they weren't.
Right.
So, John, is there any FPV drone that can be flown with a phone? Oh, that's impossible.
No, I don't know of any that can be flown.
Okay.
With a phone,
I
man.
mean, so nothing is app based. It's all.
Yeah, it's part of that is just because the lag for the video
Right,
is
right.
way too high. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Adirondack made a lag. Yeah.
But man, for $120 for that controller, even though it's not the best, and the drone and the goggles, that's such a good deal. I mean, even like, look, you would even keep those goggles later when you decide to get a better pair to give to someone to like ride along with you. I mean, that's what I would do. I have the kit. That's what I plan to do with mine. Just keep them as a ride along.
Place it here.
Did you about the FPV? Could you buy that for me for Christmas?
He's already bugging her. Anyways,
He's making his pitch.
Place it here is in the house, guys.
Ken hop off.
Actually, he said that it's not the Tiny Hawk. My bad. Wait, it's the Emax EZ Flight Pilot. Hold on a second. Place it here.
Oh, 119. It's still cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Emax Easy Pilot too. Obviously, it's not as good of a deal at 119 if we were talking about the Tiny Hawk 2. But
He's right.
Easy Pilot is still fun to like fly inside the house and stuff. I think it's a brushed quadcopter. That's why it's so much cheaper. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to see. I saw it for 1 second here. Yeah, there it is. It's the Easy Pilot.
Right.
Hello.
What doing?
We're talking about drones.
Merry Christmas.
Did you show them?
They're saying
Did
Merry
you-
Christmas.
Did you show them? Rainbow Drone.
Oh, this was an early Christmas present that I got. She got me this. This is the
Rainbow Drone.
the rainbow shell for the
Wow.
Tiny Hawk 2. I gotta put it on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she got me the rainbow shell.
Cool.
She loves you, Johnny.
I know she does. She loves me to get me
It's
something
gonna
like
be
this.
beautiful.
My whole stocking is full of drone stuff. I don't even know what it is.
You've been looking in your stocking?
Well, I know it's full. I know it's got something in there.
You gonna get busted.
You've been looking in your
I haven't
stocking?
been peeking. I haven't been peeking. I just know that it's in there.
Oh, really? Because you've been looking in it? You've been looking in it.
No, I haven't been looking. I can just, glance out of the corner of my eye that there's some kind of drone stuff coming out of that stocking.
No, there isn't.
It's just-
So you've been looking
It's just
at
bursting with drone stuff. I can just tell.
it. You've been looking at it. Because ain't none of it sticking out.
Well, it is if your face is here. and the
If
stocking is
your
there.
face is
then
right
it's kinda
here and
sticking
the
out.
stocking is here, then it's sticking out.
It fell off the tree and he picked it up.
The stocking fell down too, and I picked it up once.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I may have gotten a peek of something.
I'm gonna put all your Christmas presents in the trash bag, and we need to turn this shit over.
Now you're just ruining. No, he's the Grinch. He has this guy in the corner here has a Grinch hoodie. You would probably love it.
I have all kinds of Grinch stuff.
Yeah, but y'all don't think you have a Grinch hoodie.
I'll be right back. I'll show you.
Oh, maybe she does. I don't know.
Whoa! Competition now, Serge.
Didn't mean to get you busted there, John.
Let's see. Metro Drone says I'm doing a pretty good moonwalk.
He's actually doing a crawfish.
Let's see. SoCal Drone's asking me how much does the DJI FPV drone weigh? I don't know, but it's higher than 250 grams. I think it's supposed to be pretty damn heavy.
Oh, wow. Oh, Marcus got to go, guys. He says he's got to get going. Guys, have a great show, guys.
There's the Grinch
And I have
competition.
Grinch socks.
Oh, and there's Grinch socks. So what do you guys think?
And I have a onesie.
Hey, I like your shirt, though.
I got Max.
I like your shirt.
Max is. Did you show them my custom Grinch heels?
No.
Oh my God, they're way better
Oh my
than his
goodness.
fucking hoodie.
This will get
I
interesting
saw
now.
you.
This will get real interesting.
Yes, baby. Yes.
This is gonna get real interesting. Marcus, you're missing the best part.
Yeah, Marcus. Don't leave yet, Marcus. Don't leave.
I'm gonna turn on the tree for this
If
one.
you do leave, Marcus, Merry Christmas, man.
It's-
Happy holidays to you. And
It's on tape
lovely
delay,
wife.
Marcus. You'll be able to watch it later.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Custom shoes.
Custom
No
shoes.
way! No
Yes.
way! She
Yes.
wasn't joking.
She was
She
not
wasn't
joking.
joking.
Oh yeah, that's no joke.
I love him.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Them are some tall stilettos.
We love the
Oh, yeah.
Grinch too.
And when you heel clap them,
Yeah, he says they love the Grinch too.
when you
They thought you were
when you heel
BSing.
clap them, glitter falls off. I don't think you can see the glitter on your shoes,
No, you can't.
but beautiful, beautiful shoes. Nobody loves the Grinch more than me. Did you show them, Max?
What?
You did show them, Max?
No, I've been sitting here the whole time. You didn't tell that. The show's been taking over, guys. You guys had to figure this was gonna happen. It's at least we can not be depressed about remote ID and all that
You
shit.
gotta
But
show Max.
this is a
Oh.
Grinch household. Like I said, this is a Grinch household. I don't know if you guys believe me, but
It's Max. He the best. He
The
the best.
Grinch is classic, baby.
Okay, I done
Oh, yeah.
now.
oh yeah, the Grinch is a
Tell
classic.
your friend, don't ever fucking challenge me, bro.
Oh, dropping the F bombs.
Merry Christmas, Marcus.
Merry Christmas, Marcus. Take care.
Merry Christmas,
my
friend.
You and your lovely wife.
Marcus is a good dude.
Yeah, I love Marcus.
He's a really good dude.
He is. He got some great videos, man. He's got the greatest place to fly.
Oh, what
You know, no
I
matter
apologize
what.
about the out Grinching here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good lord. No, she really gets into her Grinch decorations.
She's
Remote
calling
ID
you out,
only
sir.
exists if you choose use it. Yeah.
That's true. Well, that's true. Kind of. That's almost sort of like if a bear craps in the woods. Do you hear it? Did it
Yeah.
happen?
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Sergio, I don't know if you could top.
He seems like he's in the zone or something.
The what?
Yeah, he got defeated. That's what he's.
Yeah, I don't think he even realizes it because he didn't say anything.
He's
Maybe we
shocked.
should,
What do you mean?
Hey, you got a
What
Grinch
do you want me
hoodie.
to
You got a Grinch hoodie. You got beat out by stilettos.
Your backdrop for your IKEA backdrop, since this is a Grinch show. Here you go. Since it's a Grinch
oh god, the tree going down. The tree went
Here,
down.
look, since it's a Grinch live stream,
Watch.
look, you can put this
Watch
next to
for
your
you.
little tree. Next to your. Look, I'm giving you an aesthetic.
Okay.
Look, it's a whole aesthetic for you. I have you in the IKEA demo room. You welcome. Are you gonna kiss me? Since I spent like 4 hours talking to these dudes about drones
Oh my god.
while I do other
There
shit.
you go. There's my background. Now, which one?
There you go. Thank
That I'm
you.
covering it up.
Sergio, look what your wife said.
She called me out.
No.
Yeah,
The next one, you're not getting no drone. You got to buy Grinch stilettos.
No.
Oh wow.
Hey, you better watch it.
Those,
Hey,
those shoes are not cheap, I must tell you.
You better watch it up because the Grinch is gonna steal your drones out of your tree.
He's
Those,
gonna take everything, right?
I gotta tell you, those shoes ain't cheap.
Not that, man.
Man, hey, I'm the single guy here, and I don't have no, I need to up my game here.
Hey, So
Yeah. So
everyone, please subscribe. For those of you that are new, there aren't no new people here. We all know each other and stuff. But for those of you that will be watching this later, newcomers, as the recorded show, you guys subscribe, share, and smash that like button, guys. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, please do so. We really appreciate your love and support. And if you don't, we still love you. Okay?
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Place it here. Says that is a good point. I am not mistaken. The what do you say? RID?
Remote
is,
ID.
Oh, remote ID is in the apps we use to fly our drones, and currently we can turn them off or on. Right, wonder if the app is updated. Oh, yeah, can. Well,
John, since those those apps are DJI, I mean, could any of those fly apps be shut down?
DJI can do whatever they want to those apps. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, DJI can do whatever they want to those apps at any time.
Yeah, just like an update, so they could turn it off if they had to or wanted to.
Sure, they could do it. Yep.
Man, that would really be bad news.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
You go to pull your drone out, don't even have an app. What about the third party?
Well, I guess you have those. Huh. Yeah, I mean, there is some kind of remote ID crap on DJI's app, but it's not what the government here is proposing.
It's really not going. It's not really going anywhere except your flight logs, maybe. I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, like DJI actually has this thing that law enforcement could use that works just with their drones and all that stuff. It's really not. It's not remote ID as proposed. It's sort of just a joke.
Yeah. Man, they got some crazy stuff going on right now.
Oh yeah. And I agree with the other Adirondack drones in RC. If you block the updates to the app and just keep it frozen, that's probably a good idea.
Didn't they just have an update for the Mini 2? I don't think I fired my Mini 2 up in the last.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did that once when I did something way back when to remove all the restrictions off my my Mavic Pro 1. And as long as you block the app update, you could keep on using it for as long as you wanted.
Right.
But then I never got any new features. I never got any new stuff for it. So that was also the downside.
John, could they do a firmware update to block out those third-party apps? I mean, would that be possible?
I mean, yeah, they could, but I don't know if they would really do that. I mean, and they would have to do that before things got bad if they did. So, I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah, they look. Bottom line is they still want to sell drones, so they gotta get it straight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really worried about it right this very minute, to tell you the truth.
Hey, how many likes do we got?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me check.
11 is what I see here.
All right, good. That's good enough.
I hear that.
Oh boy, they're coming for you because you don't have remote ID.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I know.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Anyways, John, play another one. Do another one, John. No, I'll pick a better one than that.
That's funny.
I don't know. They got so many on this thing.
That's cool though.
Yesterday I went to go buy for my little son. It's
the Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda.
Yeah, when it moves.
Yeah.
That stuff is hard to find now.
Yeah.
Yes, Deanna, I am a realtor.
Yeah.
I'm a realtor. She wants to buy some land in Louisiana.
Oh, that's cool. So being a realtor, well, I guess you have your 107 or no? Are you gonna get your?
No, Don, I strictly do hobby, and you know what? I've never even taken a picture. I've never even taken a picture of a house for sale with my drone. You know.
Yeah.
Is that something you would consider doing at some point, or just?
That, yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, I would have absolutely said I'm just not really ready to study for that kind of test. But you know, I don't know. But you know, the biggest thing, what we were just talking about, you know, I don't really see. I mean, I know you can make money if you have your 107, but you know, you still got to follow all the rules. You know, so that's the biggest thing about the drone, you know, flying. But yeah, I mean, because I don't know anybody around here that really does. I hate to say this, legal flights. If you go on MLS, which is the way you list the houses, where you can look up all the houses, there's a million pictures of taken from a drone. There's not one drone pilot in where I'm from. I can tell you this. You know,
correct.
Gotcha.
And we got 2 young guys in the office. They just went out and bought a Mavic. I guess it's an Air 2, and they fly it off like they were taking off from the park in downtown, which is probably 3 miles from the airport. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like the way I look at it is like this. Like if I was a realtor, right? Half the battle when it comes to making any money with this stuff is you got to drive to the person's house. You gotta then get all your stuff set up, and you know, as a realtor, you're probably driving to these places on a given day anyway, maybe to show a house or whatever. Yeah. When they're done, you can put the drone up real quick, snap some photos, and it can kind of be fun and work at the same time for someone like you. Yeah. Right. And really, it's an all-in-one shot. It's an all kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you're going to the place anyway.
But you know, our problem we have, like in this, I mean, where I'm at, I'm in Class D airspace. The airport, you know, they kind of, I used to call a tower. They don't really want you calling anymore, and it's they don't have lands, so it's kind of like you can't get. You know, it's kind of like, you know, and I know the guy who runs the airport, and he lives right about 2 blocks from me. And, you know, he said, Johnny, where you're at, probably 2 blocks from here, it's Class G. But so, you know, he said, hey, anytime you fly from your house, they just, you know, keep it up a couple hundred feet. But that's all verbal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it used to be too. You know, that's shocking that they don't have Lance there.
But, you know, Lance is only in like 614 airports, which, I mean, that's not many airports, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they decide, I guess, if they want it or not. I mean, the very small regional airport.
Well, that's what we have a lot of. Yeah, we're in between New Orleans and Baton Rouge, so we get a lot of flights, but it's not, I mean, it's mostly little corporate jets. You know, we don't take, now they do run they have Army Black Hawk helicopters do fly out of there. And you don't need anything for them because you hear when they take off and they shake your windows when they go by, you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, that might complicate it if you want to maintain, you know, logs that you're doing your.
Well, yeah, I mean, and listen, I think the biggest misconception about drones, and we talked about it. I don't know if you were then, but you don't have to fly 400 feet to film a house. Nobody wants to. I mean, they got them in there. I can pull them up. You're looking at the roof of the house. You know what I mean?
No, but like you don't want to get into a situation where, because this has happened to realtors. I've heard this has happened before, where you get somebody next door who wants to be an ass and thinks that you're spying on them.
Oh, absolutely.
When you're just trying to get photos and video of the house that you're trying to sell, and then that person is just having a bad day and wants everyone else to be miserable. And they call the cops, and then it's like, oh God, you know, if it goes all the way, it could be a hassle.
Yeah, my front yard is virtually a Ford dealership, and you know, I fly over it, and one of the guys, he's a good friend of mine. And he called me one day, you know, he said, "Man, are you buying a new truck?" I said, "Well, no, what are you talking about?" He said, "Well, I saw your drone, you know, flying over," so he was teasing me. But and it's, you know, I don't get 60, 70 feet off the ground, but you know, it's but yeah,
wow, that's surprising. There's out of the 726 airports, there's still only 726.
Yeah, with 50 states, that's 15 per airport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's shocking. It actually makes me feel lucky to have Lank where I am. especially with being a regional airport.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you take 726. I mean, that's 10 per state would only be 500. So 15 a state maybe, and that's. I mean, we got 15 airports within probably 200 miles here. Regional or big airports.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. I thought there were a lot more. I thought there were a lot more added to Lank in the last year or so. I guess not.
And then they started that they did. I used to just call the tower, and of course, every time the guy answered, he said, "Yeah, that's fine." But now they really, I don't say he didn't tell me to. I don't know. It's they kind of said they didn't want you calling anymore. The FAA,
No, because you got to think about you're at an airport traffic control tower, right? And you got some guy calling you. Can I fly a drone about 50 feet so I can take pictures of a house? They're rolling their eyes and they're like, yeah. Can this guy just go away? I've got stuff to do. I've got flights to watch. Make sure they're coming in. I mean, and that's the FAA's fault for putting that kind of crap on them, which really just ends up being a nuisance for everyone involved, for the drone pilot and for them. Because what are they going to do? They're like, okay, I have to note this down now. It really isn't.
It'd just be easy for them to just make a rule. Hey, you know what? No drones, nowhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's weird.
Right.
I know at the beach, we have that condo at Orange Beach, Alabama. And if you read the law, they don't really, I can take off from my condo, but you can't take off. You can take off from privately owned property, but then, it's real vague. I don't know.
But you can't. You're saying you can go from your property, but not at when you're at your condo. You're saying
you can take off on your property, and then you're not supposed to go over the beach.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, Ken flew with Captain Ray today. I think they met up again today.
Oh, really?
That's what he said in the chat.
Wow. Nice, man. Nice, buddy. I wish I could get into inspecting
We might have to
oil.
come in and come back in. StreamYard is not getting me any audio, guys.
Yeah, actually, Johnny. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. So, yeah, because I mean, the what you guys are talking about, like Deanna was saying, my brother's wife, that she knows a lot of people that do realtors. I know a lot of realtors too, Johnny, because I used to be a mortgage broker, so I know a lot of people in the industry, and I actually got into in contact with one of my buddies that I haven't seen in years, and he was going to come on the show and check us out tonight, and he's like, "Hey, Mike, I can't believe you have your YouTube channel and you do drones, and we're actually looking for people that can do some videos on the properties that we're selling." So I'm like, "Hey, give me a call. Once I get the Part 107 license, I'll leave you my info and give me a call." So that would work out for me. So I mean, that's extra money. I don't know how much people charge to do a video for realtors. I don't know what the price range is.
I mean, I pay $150 for a set of regular pictures that a girl takes. So I'm sure a drone would be.
Probably 200 something, maybe.
I would say at least, I would say two. I mean, I wouldn't go out there and shoot it for under $250. I would think.
Yeah, because I think Ken Dono did something on his show about that. Like, if you shoot a real estate video with your drone, you can charge like $245, somewhere around there, I think.
So, John, are you going to get your Part 107?
I'm intending to at some point, yeah.
I sure am.
But I wouldn't really be using it for commercial work, honestly. I have no interest in doing. I have no interest in doing the real estate stuff. I really
don't.
That's not.
See, I really don't. I mean,
can I tell you the truth? The $200 that you guys are quoting there. I've talked to some people who have done it, and they've gotten a lot less than that, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot. Like, we're talking $75.
Oh yeah.
Especially around here. Like, I know somebody who connected with me on Facebook just recently, and he's got his Part 107. He's had it for a while. I asked him, I said, what kind of stuff have you done with it? He's like, I've done some real estate, but he's like, around here in particular, people can be pretty cheap, and the most of them paid is like $75. I'm like, oh man. Like, it's almost not worth even driving out somewhere and spending a whole bunch of time to do all that crap. So unless
I would definitely would. I mean, you know, like I say, I have taken pictures with. I have a camera, and I've taken them with the iPhone. But you know, everybody's kind of stepped the game up, and there's a couple of people that go out and do professional. And then of course they can add furniture to your pictures, and they really. I mean, I hate to say it, you know, they really it's really kind of fake, you know, but they charge 150 for that, you know, so a drone.
Yeah.
And I guess different areas in New Orleans, you know, up the road, they may be getting 250, you know, I don't know.
In different parts of the country too, like I'm in the middle of America, and I don't, you know, the cost of living is a little lower here, but even so, like I even talked to him, like, yeah, I'm like, that just seems really, really cheap to go out and do it. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I'll take a job like that every now and then. You know, if I really have nothing else to do, I'll take it and go out and do it. Gives me an excuse to go fly.
So, John, I mean, what do you? I mean, you like me. I mean, I would never. I don't think I would ever do it. But the 107. So, what would be your main reason for getting it?
1 second.
You mean putting your videos up?
Not hearing it.
All right, here I am. Yeah, so I thought about getting a 107 for a couple of reasons. Number one, you know, we know that there's been some question about posting a video to Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and all that social media stuff. So I mean, there's some murky crap around that. And if I also had it as well, you rip that card out. If a cop or someone rolls up on you, you've got an official looking card. They're probably not going to say anything.
Something's lagging, man.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason that I would get it. I mean, I don't know what else I would be able to really do with it around here. Running around and doing real estate for people for cheap is just not my thing. But if I was a real estate agent or something like that, then it might be a little different.
John, do you think that test is extreme for a drone? I mean,
from what I've heard, there's a lot of crap on it that has absolutely nothing to do with really flying a drone, and you're probably not going to use it.
Exactly, John. Yeah.
Yeah, like sectional charts and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like maybe interesting to know, but almost everyone I've talked to has said you're not going to use even half of this when you're actually out and flying a drone.
Yeah, Michael Wright just made a good. I mean, he said knowledge is a reason by itself, and I agree. You know, I've been watching some videos and watching the study tests, and man, you know the sectional charts, the weather maps, the way the airplanes approach, and you know, so it's definitely. I mean, it's a. I mean, I could see the basis for it. It just seems like, I mean, you know, to think that you're a pilot or almost whatever. I mean, I would be offended if I was a pilot. You know.
Yeah, like yeah, he's saying the test is more about like flying real planes. Yeah,
right.
Which makes sense. I've heard that some people describe it as if it's like they copied and pasted a test for flying a real airplane. Where like
right, but that's what. But I mean, those guys. I mean, you know, man, you know, flying a. I ain't saying anybody can fly a drone, but you know, I definitely. Don't get on no plane that I'm driving or flying. I can tell you that.
So, John, like, here's the problem now. Because of the confusion. There's a whole lot. I call it confusion because to me it's not super clear. There's the question of whether if you post a video online
and you're making money,
YouTube puts an ad in it, or if it has monetization on it, then is that considered commercial use? And I know about all the stuff about furtherance of business and all that other stuff. Like I totally understand that.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I think that uploading a YouTube video and having it have ads on it, that's a little bit of a stretch to call that commercial work. When we think of commercial activity, we think of surveying a site, a construction site. We think of, you know, that we think of literally operating yourself as a business.
I agree, John.
But does anyone want to get tagged by it? You know, if that's the story, if that's the case, then that's it. Now there is an interesting little quote unquote workaround that I've heard is that it's not necessarily what you upload to YouTube. It's what was your intent at the time of the flight? If your intent at the time of your flight was to have fun and fly recreationally, then it's okay. But then like later on, you could use that footage in a video that might be monetized because your intent at the time of the flight was a hobby flight. Like we're talking way out there stuff.
Well, even if you have your Part 107, can't you declare you're flying as a hobbyist?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's when you have to decide, you know, is this flight a 107 flight or a hobby flight? I mean, if you decide that at the time of the flight. But if you don't have your 107, then the only thing you can do is fly recreationally. And then if you make any mistakes and this is the other thing, if you make any mistakes and step outside the bounds of the hobbyist flight, then automatically you're a 107. So not only do you now get fined for not being a 107, you're also going to get a fine for violating some rule. So
yes,
they can get you double. They get you double. So it's a bit of a mess, unfortunately. I don't.
It can be like having a realtor license and selling land until you get caught without the license. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the 107 requirement to make money off of the pictures and video that you take with your drone is a bunch of BS anyway. I mean, guys, I can take all the video and picture that I want, and I don't need a license. I don't need to pay for anybody. Nothing. I can take my camera, take all the video and picture I want and sell it. I don't need a license from the government to do that.
We got Bill Thomas in the house, coast to coast.
But because it comes from a drone, we have to get this silly license. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
I don't either. And they actually, when you take that test too, they give you a bunch of same questions, but worded differently too. Tricky questions, right, John?
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. Yeah.
It does suck.
It's this. That's what they want. They want to bust people and make money.
But John, I also think I think they're doing this because they want to keep us hobbyists and all that with their out of the skies with our drones, because I think they're going to be doing a lot more with the government's going to be doing a lot of stuff with the drones. Like I don't know if Amazon's going to be doing stuff with their drones, delivering. I mean, that's what they're saying. But the government's going to be using them. The police force. I think the drones are going to be out there more up in the skies, and they don't want us to get up into the skies. Like they're buying us. That's just it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, the companies want to do that. That's what they want.
That's something they're selling to investors. The drone delivery will never. I don't ever see it happening. But
I agree with Johnny 100%. I really don't think that's going to happen.
I mean, just where I live right here, there's no way they could not drop a package. You know, I have some tree. It just can't be done. I mean, and how would they would have to set a hub, or they would have to pull a van at the end of every street. And
you know, like Michael Wright says, the pilot decides prior to the flight what kind of flight it's going to be. You know, what was your intent at the time of the flight?
Right.
That's what it's about.
Are we overreacting? I mean,
I understand, Michael, right? Like it has to do that it comes from the flight of an aircraft, but I'm just talking on a general level, right? You can take pictures with any other device out there, but because it comes from a drone, which is classified as aircraft, suddenly we need a license to do that if you want to sell the picture or video. I personally think that's kind of like an outdated thing. I don't understand that personally, but that's just me.
Yeah.
John, is the drone community overreacting to the last few weeks? I mean,
no, not if what is proposed is going to go through. I mean, especially FPV, we're in some pretty big trouble.
Right. Well,
you know, but it is what it is, guys.
It is, and we're gonna have to deal with it. So that's it, man.
It's kind of scary. I don't know if I want to buy a new drone now.
I don't know if it will not allow you to choose. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of thing for that, but we haven't seen that thus far. I haven't seen anything that forces you to use a 107 forces you to use remote ID if you have your 107. I mean, it depends again on what your flight. What do you decide your flight is going to be prior to taking off?
Yeah, because we all have the same drone. It wouldn't be able to. I mean, you'd have to click a checkbox for that or something.
Yeah, that would be interesting though. I mean, look, we got to see what the new rules are at the end of the day. We have to see what the new rules are.
Right. That's all we have to do, guys. So, well, guys, it's been way over an hour. We're going to have to end the show here. So, we'd like to thank everyone for popping in. And thanks for all your love and support, guys. And we'd like to wish everyone here in the chats and all the viewers happy and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. Be safe all out there, guys. And hopefully this helped on if you guys are looking to buy any great Christmas gifts. And you guys learned a bit here on the remote ID and all this great stuff from John Cuppi himself.
Thank you guys for having me on. It was I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for
it's fun
being here, John. We appreciate
Thank you, John.
We really appreciate you. So let's take it with Sergio. What's Sergio got to say? Let's see.
The Grinch. When you guys are sleeping, the Grinch is gonna steal your presents. I'm gonna ruin the Christmas.
He's gonna get John talking there.
All right. Well,
No, Mike,
guys,
thanks for having me on. Merry Christmas, everybody. Don't forget
Merry Christmas.
Don't forget Sunday at 3:00. Captain Ray Kelly and I will be on.
I'm there,
Stay
guys.
warm. Stay warm.
All right. You guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry
And,
Christmas.
Thank you very, very much, guys. We appreciate everything. You guys take care.
Bye.
And good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.